Next, we have Mr. Vinamra Mishra, Director Technical and Projects, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise, Government of India, an officer belonging to the Indian Railway Services of Mechanical Engineering, IRSME, Government of India, anchoring all the externally aided programs of the ministry with multilateral organizations like World Bank, ADB, KIW, AIIB, NDB, UNIDO, and GIZ, etc. for over 8,000 million USD. These are aimed at improving competitiveness of MSME and institutional architecture of MOME. Nodal officer for flagship programs of the Ministry for Technological Upgradation, the Zero Defect, Zero Effect schemes, Digital MSME, Incubation Scheme, IPR Scheme, Design MSME, and Lean Manufacturing Program for the MSMEs. Over to you, Mr. Mishra.
Thank you, Nanya. Thank you very much for having me here. First of all, let me congratulate GCPIT. I've been associated with GCPIT and their endeavors since over last couple of years now, and it is really heartening to note the way in which GCPIT has been working incessantly and working so hard and meticulously towards upgrading for creating awareness of professionals all around the world, and specifically for the smaller units. It is something which is of a great advantage and a great boon for all of these smaller units. And GCPIT is doing a yeoman service for actually spreading across the word of sustainability and sustainable development. And today, while we are also celebrating the Global Sustainability Awards 2022 and recognizing the champions who have done great work towards sustainability in general, but also this occasion is a great occasion to be creating the awareness of sustainable development, which is one of the very important goals of the entire world globally. And while we are looking at a lot of developmental activities, the development has to be sustainable, and it has to rise not only from the top down approach. We have to actually have a bottoms up approach, where the smaller enterprises, the smaller units are also participating into doing something which is lasting for all generations to come, which is sustainability in itself. Talking of the smaller units, the micro, small and medium enterprises, which for the country like India and globally also, it accounts for almost more than 90-95% of all the non-agro smaller units who are actually working towards a lot of varied range of products as far as manufacturing is concerned, and various activities as far as these services are concerned. And therefore, if we are thinking of achieving the developmental goals for the country and for the and globally for the world, I think the contribution of MSMEs are of paramount importance, and whatever we can do for helping and assisting these MSMEs would go a long way into achieving the developmental objectives. For the MSMEs, I think the Ministry of MSME and Government of India has taken a lot of steps and a lot of projects and schemes to develop the MSME and nurture the MSME sector as a whole. And we understand that with a lot of challenges with respect to access to finance, with respect to access to technology, with respect to infrastructural bottlenecks, maybe with respect to policies, also with respect to a lot of grievance redressals, dispute resolutions. This is something which is the entire plate of challenges which the MSMEs or the SMEs are facing all around the world. And we in the Government of India are very, very sensitive to all these. We understand specifically when we talk of India and the MSME sector, The MSME sector contributes to more than 30% of the Indian GDP. While we looking at extrapolating the GDP to the next levels, to a 5 trillion economy, if we say that the MSMEs are contributing more than around one third of the GDP, if the MSMEs GDP contribution is increased, the GDP is going to increase in itself. So it is very, very important for the MSMEs to be actually performing and producing more so that the country grows and attains its objective of a 5 trillion economy. Also, when we talk of exports, you would be happy to know that the Indian MSMEs contribute close to about 45% of the export that the country is doing, either directly or maybe as part of a very important supply chain, that it is part of the larger corporates, and it forms a very important cog in the wheel for the larger corporates and at a very important global supply chain. So it is contributing close to about 45%. Almost 99% of the non-agro industrial units are MSMEs, and out of these, about 97% are micro units, which are very, very small. So a lot of steps have been taken by the Ministry of MSME and the Government of India to prop these MSMEs. And if I want to elaborate a few, I think the first and the most important thing is the RAM program, the Raising and Accelerating MSME Performance Program, which has been recently launched by our Honorable Prime Minister, which we are driving now. And it is in collaboration with the World Bank, and World Bank has come with us, partnering with the Ministry of MSME to address the challenges of access to technology, marketing, and greening and gender initiatives. For increasing the center-state linkages, also, I think a lot of things have been in the pipeline in the RAM program, and we are happy to note that close to about 25 states and UTs have partnered now with us for the RAM program, and we are now working now with the state governments for building that center and state synergy, so that whatever schemes are in the sector can actually support and prop each other up. And when there is a constructive linkage and partnership on the federal level, I'm sure the impact of these schemes are enhanced. For the technological upgradation, as Ananya clearly rightly pointed out, the zero effect, which is the Prime Minister's vision of having of the country having its own quality policy for micro and small units. And also, while we are working at improving the quality of the processes for the micro and small and medium enterprises, we are also looking have one eye on the environmental aspect. So this zero effect policy, which was for long in the pipeline, has been recently launched, and it has really seen great doing wonders on the field, and close to about 23,000 MSMEs have registered. And it not only improves the quality of processes of the MSMEs, but also looks at reducing the environmental challenges, mitigating the climate changes that are happening and which are very important for sustainable development. We are also having the lean manufacturing scheme, which is again into manufacturing process getting more leaner, frugal as far as the expenditure of resources is concerned, again working towards sustainability. We also understand these MSMEs are very technologically primitive. So a lot of things have been done for digitalization of these MSMEs, and so we are in the process of launching the MSME digital program, which is going to be a game changer by way of providing the MSMEs their own website, their own ERP solutions, their own technical hand-holding, their own call centers. So with this, the MSMEs will take the next steps to be actually accessing all the e-commerce portal, the global and the domestic e-commerce portals, and with this, they'll be having one foot in the door as far as the promotion of their articles and manufactured goods, not only in the domestic market but also in the global market. There are a few other things for the access of finance. We are having the credit guarantee trust scheme for the medium and small enterprises, and where we are looking at provision of collateral free loans. We understand that MSMEs not always are very structured, and they don't have a lot of collateral to offer to the bank. So the government of India has said that yes, if you want to have access to the loans, you can really help. We can really help you with the CGTMSE scheme, where the guarantees will be provided by the government itself. So close to about 85% of the guarantee to the special groups and 75% of the guarantee for the MSE sector is there in the pipeline, and a lot of MSMEs are taking advantage of it, and then this is actually helping them to prevent NPA being NPA at some later stage by provision of this working capital. And another scheme for the credit is the ECLGS, which is the emergency credit line scheme, which is again has done wonders. We've understood that close to about 13 lakh MSMEs who were supposed, who were actually on the verge of being NPA because of the COVID and the successive wave of the COVID. I think they have really helped. The ECLGS scheme has really helped them, and close to about 3,58,000 crore rupees have been provided as guarantee under the ECLGS. So this is again a game changer kind of a scheme. Another 50,000 crore rupees have been added to the corpus by the government of India under this budget allotment. I think a few of the other schemes which are in the pipeline are the green initiative schemes, where we are going to help the greening MSMEs take on the greening technologies, and we are going to provide interest subvention and credit guarantee for purchase of these these greener technologies. So a lot of things have been done, and I'm sure with champions like the ones that we are going to honor today, which we are going to recognize today, this entire endeavor of supporting the smaller enterprises is going to take to the next level. And let me congratulate again GCPIT for taking this initiative of having the Global Sustainability Awards. And I'm sure not only will this recognize the ones who have done very well in this sector, but it is also going to be a lot of motivation for all the stakeholders who are in this sector to continuously do whatever they are doing towards the better good of the society. And I'm sure in the future years, in the future, their time would also come for their recognition. I would like to congratulate all the award winners today, and again thank GCPIT for having me here. Thank you very much. And
thank you, Mr. Mishra. Next we have